anything I want. But this is really, I mean, when I wear this, I feel it's one word, rich.
Stay right
I do,
there.
and I'm not.
It's a winner. Carol, it makes everybody feel it. It's a winner. Thank you so much for all your calls. If you do want this by December 24th, we can make it happen with our Super Express delivery. Just ask your representative when you call on in, and they will be happy to take care of that for you. So ask for Super Express delivery, and we can make sure that is delivered direct to your door in time for Christmas Eve. All right, the last hour with Carol for today, the last visit of the year. And we do want to pick up on the Evil Eye theme for a moment or two. For those of you who are asking our call center for solid gold, we do have something. It's the only one of its kind, but we will be happy to share it. It's a third of a carat of diamonds. It's a beautiful necklace, which is up to 18 inches, so it's 16 inches with a 2-inch extender. The normal price is $1,000 shy, just shy of $1,000 appraised value. Our price is $399 today. It's $299. I have 100 remaining. It is on 4 flexible payments. It is a customer pick. And Carol, obviously you start with the standard here of solid 10 karat gold, and you've put everything with it that it should be, genuine diamonds to boot.
Okay. For every one of you who has said to me, Carol, I would pay more for your jewelry if you would do it in genuine gold and genuine diamond, this is for you. So this is 10 karat gold and all genuine white diamonds and blue diamonds. You have over a third of a carat of diamonds here. You have solid gold. So what does this mean? This means that when you wear this necklace, you wear it in the shower, you wear it in the pool, you wear it to the beach, because gold doesn't tarnish. That's why we love gold. It is strong. So while it has that dainty feminine look, that look with, look at this, with all of the little dangles. This is all on your collarbone, on your décolletage or your décolleté. You have the pave discs. Now, you've seen similar styles like this. I don't know if you shop at Bloomingdale's or Saks or Nordstrom's. You've seen similar styles to this. I have to tell you, they're the praise value. I mean, they are. They are the $900 and $1,000 pieces. And this is basically, it's real gold and it's real diamond, and theirs aren't. They usually have some sapphire and they usually have some topaz. So this is the real deal. The meaning of the eye, again, just to come back to the eye is the eye of protection. It's the ultimate good luck charm, and it just wards off the negative energy you get if someone gives you the negative eye. So this is not for everybody. This is for all of you who want to wear real golds. You want to wear real diamonds. You want to wear something that people are going to come up to you, because you never have to take it off. It's the start of your layering look. You want people to come up to you and say, wow, where'd you get that? That is, because it's a sexy necklace, because you have all those dangles.
You can see on Victoria, I mean, just take a look for a second.
I was waiting for her to put it on.
I mean, you can see it's solid gold. You can see the beauty of this, the evil eye right there. We have 95 left. I think what's happening is, because it's the last show and people are seeing these crazy prices, that these are just kind of, you know, flying. I mean, we have 93 now left, another 3 just sold. Carol, this is couture jewelry. This is beautiful jewelry.
It is beautiful, thank you.
Jewelry in every respect.
And you know something else? So many times we want to wear our jewelry at different lengths. So sometimes you want to wear it short at 16. This is adjustable to 3 lengths. So this is going to go 16, also 17, and also 18. It's not just a 16 plus 2, so you've got 3 different loops that you can make different lengths.
I need to see this.
I know. Visit this piece of jewelry here. Victoria, are you still wearing it? Because it's so, can we see it on Victoria? Adam, your hand is lovely, but definitely not as lovely.
Not as lovely as Victoria.
Victoria. So see where this lays on her décolleté. She's wearing it at the full 18 inches.
There, right there.
Okay, yeah. Look at how delicate but sturdy it is, because it's real gold. Look at the sparkle, because it is white diamonds. There's a blue diamond in the center of that eye. Every one of the discs is round. It's that circle of life shape. So if you didn't want to wear a traditional looking eye, or you love your good luck talisman eyes, this is that perfect, people don't know it's really an eye. They look at you and they just see all these circles of diamonds and real golds and lusciousness.
It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. We'll let you know when that's sold out. A big hit, a very big hit, as you would expect, at $299. Okay, next up, I launched this with Carol about 3-4 months ago. You have no idea the size of this. When you look at this on the screen, you have no perspective. This is 15 by 15. It's an octagonal whiskey quartz stone at the center, and then a step design between the two smoky quartz stones. This is, it smolders. The colors are just fantastic and vivacious. Just take a look. There it is on the stand. Imagine this was in the store window, in the showcase. It's big. Look on Victoria's hand.
Okay, how much of a statement is this ring? So, by the way, this is from the Art Nouveau. It's inspired by Art Nouveau jewelry. I'll explain to you why. Those are black enamel leaves. So your prongs, you know, you'd have traditional gold prongs, which are boring. These are design. These are Art Nouveau. Those are all leaf designs. So I call this ring my whiskey sour retro cocktail ring. Think about when you saw whiskey sours in the movies, or my parents drank them when I was a little girl. They were so retro, but the color of this whiskey quartz in the center, and then you've got the smoky quartz. There are certain women that love this color. I personally am one of them. It's so rich, it's so deep, and there's no other color like the whiskey quartz. You know, you've got beautiful citrine, which is yellow, and yellow diamonds, and yellow sapphires, but there's nothing else that has the richness and the depth. So take a look at those handcrafted prongs. Those are a leaf design enamel prong, and they've got those muted. Think about when you wear your muted greens and browns and yellows and blues. You know, Cartier, the jeweler Cartier, was so well known for creating gemstone and enamel decorative boxes. And when I looked at the decorative boxes of the Art Nouveau period, they were so similar in design and in shape. But when you look at this ring, when you look at that 13.5 carat Brazilian quartz, it's that deep, warm whiskey that you can dive into. And the geometric patterns are very evident in the cut of this ring. So as you look inside of it, we're gonna take you really, really close inside of this emerald cut. And can you see as you dive into it, oh my God, this is such a great shot. Look at the steps. You know, an emerald cut is called the step cut, a really fine emerald cut. And you can see the steps of each step inside this flawlessly cut whiskey quartz.
It's beautiful, isn't it? You've never seen a ring in your life like it. We appraised at $414. I have a dozen left in each size right now. It is just, I mean, you look at these colors and they're very flattering on everybody, but then you see the enamel work on the setting. Oh, it's a winner. Stay right there for yours. Please leave a review when you get that home. Spectacular. Talking of this kind of colorway, I want you to see this necklace for a moment. This is our rutilated quartz and agate necklace with the leather tassel. This is what Carol has had on from the very beginning. Carol, this is brand new. You launched this today, correct?
I did. This is brand new, and it's so super chic. So I have two moments right now in the world of jewelry. One of them is all about color. I'm really, really into color. I'm really into sparkle. Can I give a sneak peek of my earring for 1 second? Because this my earring epitomizes everything that I'm feeling for the other sector of my jewelry. So I have that organic look, and okay, wait, let me move my hair for you. Can you just take a look at this earring? This will probably go before we actually air it because it is so stunning. But the reason why I'm showing it to you is I'm wearing a really ornate gemstone earring, yet it matches back perfectly to these muted, organic beads. So what's so great about these? These are golden rutilated quartz and agate. And they have, it's 54 inches, and then it has a 2.5-inch suede tassel. So here's the beauty of the suede tassel. You don't have to wear it in the front if you don't want to. Let's see how Victoria's, are you wearing it in the front or the back? Okay, Victoria is wearing it in the front. Okay, look how super chic this is. So she's double wrapped it. It's 54 inches, okay? Now let me tell you about the colors. While you look at this and you're thinking, God, I have to have that home right this second.
40 left.
I want to tell you about the colors. So inside of this, you have the golden rutilated quartz, which is an expensive gemstone, and you can see it's golden, and golden rutilated quartz has rutiles or fine needles within it, which gives it a lot of depth and a lot of contrast. Then look at those banded quartz beads. So the colors that you have in here are brown gray, yellow golden, and a soft peach. So when you think about, don't these remind you of marbles when you were a little kid and you used to look at the marbles, but they were glass, they weren't real natural gemstone, and you think to yourself, this goes with everything I own. But then Carol faceted the beads. I didn't personally facet them, our jewelers did, but then we chose to facet the beads. Normally, like a marble, you would have seen them smooth, but faceting them gives them all the sparkle and brilliance, and that's why you can wear this with faceted sparkly jewelry. So just again to show you, because I really love this, I've layered it with the pyrite, I've layered it with sapphire, I've layered it with so many different looks. And I've worn, of course, my diamond and gold eye because I don't take that off. I just want to show you that you can wear this with every color gemstone. I'm wearing it with faceted whiskey quartz. I'm wearing it with pinks and blues and greens in my earring. It's the perfect piece for a girl that wants to layer and like something that's got that boho chic look.
25 left, stay right there. Beautiful choice, really great. Brand new today, you're seeing it first. In the first hour, we talked a little bit about some of the symbolism, and we talked about one of the Buddha pieces. This is another Buddha piece that is available. It's on clearance. So we wanted to make this available today. It's down from $350 appraised value to $129 clearance. It's big, bold, but you look at the dimension on this.
And it's a bolo bracelet, which is so great because you can put a bolo bracelet on yourself. It also goes to every single length. You also have hand, look at the amount of zircon. This is natural zircon, and every one of them is hand bezel set in a platinum or a rhodium over sterling silver. Hand carved Buddha.
$129 clearance only while supplies last. What about hand carved earrings? Oh my, okay. Producer Catherine, how many of these do we have? Please say 3,000. No, 259. This is on clearance down, or holiday price rather, at $59.90. Carol, just give us 20 seconds here because this is a no-brainer. Beautiful color choice
pear
as
shape,
well.
which is the perfect shape. Let's look at Victoria. Pear shape, which is the perfect shape to frame every single face, every color skin tone. It's a jadeite-inspired drop earring, and it's got a 4-leaf lucky clover. Your choices are green chalcedony, which is the most, okay, can we come back to Adam? I'm sorry, I'm directing. Okay, the green is the most beautiful emerald green chalcedony. Look at that green. I mean, think of Angelina on the red carpet with her pear-shaped emeralds. Then you've got the carnelian, and if you've been picking up some of our browns and our muted greens and our whiskey quartzes, this is like wearing the most beautiful brick color lipstick, and it matches with all of them. Okay, jet black. Your jet black is going to go, your black onyx, with every single thing. And notice each one of these, while they are opaque, they all have a translucency, they all have a luster, and they all have a glow. So they really take you from a denim and a jean and a workout wear to a black tie. And the only reason is because they are glowing and they're high polished. They are lacquer-like. So the green is like the best emeralds. Oh my gosh, look at this ruby or carnelian, and then of course you have the black onyx.
It's your rarity for $59. Let's move on to our next item from Carol, which is brand new. I'm excited to get to this because anything with color, I always love.
Me too.
I'm a sucker when it's, you know, when you've got a beautiful blend, a melange of color like this. This is Savarite, a multi-sapphire circle necklace. $400, just shy of the appraised value. We're at $159. I think this is going to be a big hit for Carol. I said it to her backstage. We're doing a flex pay of $39.98. This is a larger circle. Obviously, the circle has so many meanings. It's never ending. It's eternal love, circle of life. The necklace itself is 17 to 19 inches. So you've got wonderful flexibility in terms of how this is going to drop on the neckline. For me, that circle is brought more to life. It's more multifaceted because you've got the multicolors.
I know. I love the multicolors. So I'm not sure, Adam, if you know who brought that circle, our circle of life, or our eternity circle. I don't know if you know who brought that to popularity. It was actually Oprah. Oprah Winfrey wore it, but she wore this design, not my particular one. She wore the circle of life design, and I really love her meaning. It was to signify unity, wholeness, and completeness among all cultures of women around the world. I think it is the most beautiful thing. So I'm just going to say those words again while you decide if the Circle of Life necklace, which is too flawless for words, is for you. It's meaning for Ms. Winfrey, who I think is the cheerleader for women around the world, I don't think it, she is, was to signify unity, wholeness, and completeness for women in cultures around the world. So when I thought about cultures around the world and all different kinds of women and all different kinds of colors and races and sizes, that's what inspired me to do the multicolor. I love multicolor. I'm not going to tell you that I don't, because I'm obsessed with multicolor. But think about women of color all over the world. So what you have in here is natural ruby, natural ruby. You have Savorite. Savorite is a super expensive gemstone. Every time I ask for green Savorite, it's green, and it's an electric green. It's, I can't even describe the color of Savorite, but it's a garnet, which is what makes it so brilliant and exciting and sparkling. Every time I ask for it, I get looked at by my buyers, and they're like, Carol, it's too expensive to bring Savorite in, but we were able to do it here. And then you have multi-sapphires. So you've got those pinks and those yellows and those blues. You know, the circle of life as a individual standing piece of jewelry, forgetting what it symbolizes, which is so important, is so stunning. It is the ultimate classic.
Yes.
It is done in gold, beautiful gold over sterling silver. It is done in exotic gemstones. And as Adam is showing you with our emerald green watch with the mother of pearl face, this is going to layer back. You can wear it alone, because I really think it's a statement on its own, with all that negative space, with the circle shape, with the gold tones, the richness, with the exotic gemstones. But it's also gonna work, you know, forgetting the rest of the jewelry that you wear. How many times do you wear prints? How many times do you wear that sweater with little baby pearls on it? How many times do you wear those florals or those stripes, and they're all different color, and then you think to yourself, wow, maybe I can only wear like a faceted gemstone, one color to work with it. But now you have every color under the rainbow in all different beautiful exotic gemstones that you can wear, and it matches with everything you wear. The other thing about this is, unlike just wearing a single gemstone around your neck, or a diamond, or a sapphire, or a ruby, this is happiness. You know, the colors of the rainbow. I'm bringing you a lot of beautiful colored jewelry right now. It is happy jewelry.
Stay right there. You're part of just a few who can grab it. Part of Carol's brand new collection. Carol, this bracelet that's available.
Oh my gosh, I wear this all the time.
Victoria's got it on, Carol's got it on, they both, I mean, look at, you talk about happiness. Look at that collection of colors. Carol, beautiful gemstones in there. Let me quickly take you through what there is.
Thank you.
Beryl, pink tourmaline, green sapphire, fire opal, peach morganite, purple tanzanite, all alternating with a beautiful round natural white zircons. It is a stunning palette that's there.
And it comes in 2.5 sizes, I believe. Does it? It comes in a 7 or a 7.5. I just want to show you. You're seeing it on Victoria's beautiful skin tone, and then you can see it on my lighter skin tone. Do you see how these gemstones are so vibrant and beautiful that it doesn't matter what color skin tone you have? Look at that incredible fire opal, that orange fire opal. We don't see that very often. The colors of sapphire, the tanzanite. You know, if you love a simple tennis bracelet design, these are done in oval 4x6, but 6x4, but you want something that is so different and unusual, that's what this is. It is the most brilliant, exciting, happy colored line bracelet.
Talking of which, we do have some of the earrings available, but only 24 pairs. These are big. This is over 22 carats of amethyst and spectacular gemstone. So it's an oval pink amethyst that you're seeing at the heart and soul there, which is a 10x14. That alone is over 8 carats. Then you've got the drop encircled with oval pink tourmaline, kyanite, tanzanite, morganite, orange opal, and beryl. Some real exotics in there, Carol.
Oh my God, this is all exotic. For those of you who may not know me, I am all about the big earring, but the big earring has to be super lightweight. It has to be that certain length. It's 2 1/16 inches long that hits that jawbone. It is also the most magnificent exotic gemstones. This is my earring. This is the Carol Brodie earring, the earring that I love. I mean, I can show it to you on me. It's just, it is that earring for that special girl.
Now, whoa, I mean, seriously, forgive me for doing it, but look at these two together. I mean, come on. come on. This ring is $219. They won't let me present it. They're telling me there's only 90 left. But for the 90 folks that can order it, it is worth every single penny. Carol, give me 10 seconds on this ring. I am drawn to these colors. To me, they are special.
Okay, this is the Greenery Glow Ring. It is a flower. That huge center gemstone is a prehnite, and it glows. It is just under 10 carats. It's surrounded by sapphire and chrome. It's in a solid gold vermeil. And just to let you know, when we first had this gemstone ring, it was inspired by a much older ring that I had seen, an estate piece. And then today I got an email from an estate jeweler, and I looked under an Italian brand, Buccia, and then, oh, Lottie.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was looking under their pieces, and this ring, almost the identical ring, was part of their archival estate jewelry. And I got so excited because I had no idea. And that particular jeweler is one that I covet. I don't own any, but I covet it. That's how special it is.
We have less than 100. It's worth it if you can, folks. I'll keep it out here for as long as they'll let me. In fact, I'll keep it out here for a second. Just while we show you the details on the watches, I have been very, very obvious with my love affair for these watches. I just think for anybody that has shopped out and bought everything for everybody else, if you're looking for an ultimate buy for you, it's an $1,100 Swiss timepiece with beautiful alligator in terms of the straps, deployment clasp, which is of course so premium and expensive. We're at $299. Now we've sold through 60% of everything that's available. It's Carol's signature watch. It's for every collector out there, blue, green or black. Carol, a watch like this you will wear perhaps every day, perhaps on a special occasion, but I'll tell you, in 20, 30 years time, you will look at this watch and never imagine that you spent less than $300 on it. I'm sorry.
Wear it every single day. Don't be scared to wear a beautiful watch because it has a 1-year manufacturer's warranty on the movement. I'm gonna just take you through the features very quickly because the beauty speaks for itself. And Adam mentioned most of it, but this is a genuine Swiss movement. It is water resistant up to 100 feet. It has a genuine alligator. If you were to go out and buy an alligator strap, it's $200 in a good retail store. It has a mother of pearl face, the same quality mother of pearl that are in the $10,000 and $20,000 watches. I know because I worked with all those $10,000 and $20,000 watches.
It's what you do.
You can see the beauty. You can see the, look at this. You can see that black mother of pearl. You can see that beautiful blue, and you can see the cream. It is scratch-resistant dial, sapphire double crystal, protected crown, and it's white hand-cut topaz around the entire face.
I mean, Carol, you agree with me, and stop me if I'm wrong, but if somebody at home could only buy one thing, you could buy their watch and feel so good about that purchase.
That watch makes, again, this is a weird word to use, but the watch makes you feel rich. It makes you feel country club. It makes you feel like those special women that are shopping in New York on 57th Street or Rodeo Drive. The ones you look at and you're like, how'd she get so rich? Who'd she marry? That's what the watch makes you feel like.
Well, talking of rich, how about this? Brand new. Carol has had this on from the start of the show.
Oh yeah, don't take this one off.
No, you couldn't pry this off a finger. All black and all beautiful. This is $400 appraised value. We're at $199, so half off. 4 flex pay, 5 if you use the HSN credit card. Let me just tell you, that center prong set cushion cut stone is a 14 millimeter. It's big, it's beautifully faceted, and because this black spinel is faceted so much, it is just alive every single moment the light hits it. Carol, I'm in love. I mean, you are as well. We love this piece.
I love this ring. So over the years, my black jewelry, my black spinel, I remember when I first introduced it, and I don't think it took off right away because it takes a certain type of sophistication and seeing black diamonds and black jewelry to finally fall in love and understand that black today is a lot more desirable in terms of jewelry, in terms of leather pants, in terms of shoes and purses than our traditional sparkling white gemstones. So this is it's called my turban brooch ring. And the reason why is this is modeled after a brooch that was worn by Indian kings, also Indian royalty when they were getting married. The men wore turbans.
Extravagant.
And then to display their power and their wealth, they put jewelry in their turbans. And that's what, and usually this oval shape was the most popular shape because it fit perfectly into the front of the turban. So I modeled the design after that. Later on, we saw Victorian shoe clips that looked very similar to that. After that, we started seeing beautiful brooches. And now we're looking at a beautiful cluster of natural black spinel. So just to tell you something really quick, on the hand, it is so gorgeous. I've made it so that it curves around. So I'm gonna just show you the inside real quick. So if you look at the inside of the ring, do you see the way the shank is completely curved underneath? There we go, it's finished and curved. So what happens is when you put it on your hand, although it's a very large ring, it doesn't move and it doesn't shake because it's complete. When I say shake, you know, it doesn't like slide.
Right.
Because it's perfectly finished. It's actually 1¼ inches long. It's got black rhodium accented. And what I call this ring, besides calling it a black turban ring, to me it is like the ultimate black diamond. So 2 of the most famous black diamonds in the world, 2 of the largest, have the same rose cut or the same high peak top. Now, when you have black diamonds and they are so super expensive, it is nearly impossible. There's only a handful of black diamonds in the world that are actually real true black. The thing about black spinel is it's actually more rare than a black diamond.
Yeah.
Black spinel comes from within the earth. It's Mother Nature's gift to us, and it comes out pure black and clean, and it's not included like black diamonds are. All we do is polish and cut it. That's why you're never going to see it tarnish or change color. It's natural black from the earth. Think about what you're going to wear this ring with. Think about the statement that you're going to make. Think about how you maybe spend $200 on a black leather purse that you don't want to wear next year. Or you buy a beautiful black satin shoe for $100+ and you wear it 3 times and you nick the heel, or the black leather, and then you can't wear it anymore. It scuffs up. This is forever. This is eternity. This is heirloom. This is such a cool, great ring. I promise you, black gemstones are never going out of style. They're perennial new favorite.
We love it. It's a winner. Brand new, obviously, to the collection. If you do get it home, leave a review again. So many of you like to see what other people are saying when they collect Carol's pieces. Tanzanite continues to be one of the most in-demand, most requested pieces. This is our only piece tonight, I believe, with free shipping and handling, and which is probably a mistake because I've not seen anything else free shipping. But I'll take it. $119.90, only 37 available. Carol, this will obviously sell out in a heartbeat. Genuine, good quality Tanzanite.
Right, okay. So with Tanzanite, you have, of course, it's a beautiful stud. It's in rhodium, which is the most expensive precious metal in the world, over sterling silver. A double halo of white zircon, that beautiful oval shape. I want you to just take a look at the Tanzanite. Tanzanite is a pleochroic or trichroic gemstone. As a fine quality Tanzanite, you can see violet, you can see blue, and you can see almost a golden red. Take a look. As Adam is showing you and moving these Tanzanite earrings, you get to see the depth of color. Nice. When you look at them on and you see the sparkle, when you know that every time you move, you're gonna be hitting a little bit of a different color within the earring. It's the saturation of color with all, I mean, look at that. Look at those reds, those purples, those blues. Can you imagine owning, and Tanzanite, by the way, in our lifetime, Tanzanite will be mined out. There'll be no new Tanzanite. The only way to get Tanzanite will be on a secondhand market. Imagine you giving this to someone you love, giving them Tanzanite that your kids won't get in their lifetime. In the words of our producer, Catherine, this is crazy. They appraised at $400. We're at $119, but there's only 30 left. Call and ask for the Tanzanite earrings quick. Okay, next up, we're gonna talk about this pouch. Okay, this is the jewelry roll, the talisman jewelry roll that Carol created for Amy Morrison and I for our holiday party about a month ago now. Black, blue, red, or green. Carol, which color would you like to demonstrate on? It doesn't matter because every one of them is perfect. I'll give you I love every color. Blue. Okay, thank you for giving me the sapphire blue. I want you to know I did these in gem color. So you have sapphire blue, you have black spinel, you have ruby red, and you have emerald green. Okay, let's talk a little bit about this. So while this is a jewelry roll, and I certainly know my jewelry, I also really know my cosmetics. You can use this for your cosmetics in your purse. You can use this. Last time I showed it, it was so funny, everybody was laughing. I had all of my ponytail holders along the bar. So I have one of these for my jewelry, one of these for all my beauty items, and one of these for my electronic charges and all that. Right. Let's go. So we're gonna start with velvet. Velvet is, of course, the hottest look in the world of fashion and accessories today. we have embroidery, the second hottest look. Do you see, like, you can go to stores and have custom embroidered patches put on denim? I was in Bergdorf Goodman the other day. I can't tell you the price of having a patch put on a pair of jeans. It was ridiculous. So they're all hand embroidered. These are all hand embroidered. Every single one of them represents one of my lucky charms. You can see you've got the hand of God or the Hamsa hand, you have the good luck eye, you have lotus, and then you have a feather, each of course with their own meaning, and all this great color. Let's turn it around and we go to a satin finish on the inside. You can just wipe it clean if it gets dirty with a damp cloth. Let me show you how many pockets you have. You have 7 pockets. So down on the bottom, you've got 2 earring pockets here. Then you've got the long bracelet pocket here. Then you've got your ring bar here. You can put your chain necklaces in here. But Carol, I have necklaces that I can't fold and I can't roll. So thanks very much. I'm gonna take a pass on this. Well, guess what? I have something for you. There's a snap on top, and just take a look at how far my hand's gonna go in here, okay? Look at that. This whole inside here.
Full length of it.
Full length. So you have bangles that you need to put in because they're not fitting in one of these. And you have those necklaces, maybe collars that are harder. So what you're gonna do with this now is you're gonna lay it flat, put your things in. If you're packing, you're just gonna lay it flat in your suitcase, or you're gonna lay it flat in your drawer. If you don't have those big pieces, of course, you're just gonna be able to perfectly roll it up.
Just roll it up.
And then you have your satin drawstring to tie it up. There we go. There's nothing that you can't put in this, and that's what I love it so much. So you're gonna use your jewelry for one, maybe you're gonna get another one, or you're gonna switch out, and I love keeping this in my purse with all my makeup. It is my happiest moment. I can also fit my readers in here, which is also great because, as I may have mentioned to you before, I have a visual problem. When I go to restaurants, I can't see the menus. So now this is in my purse. Take a look at this, okay? Don't you love this? You could put your sunglasses or your readers in here.
Perfect fit.
Look at that. And if you wanted to, I'm just saying, if you wanted to, you could roll this up.
Yeah.
You could go like this. And why wouldn't you use this as your evening bag? You're going out to a great little restaurant, you're going out to a party. Why wouldn't you use a velvet bag as your evening bag? You just carry it as a clutch like this. How super chic is this? It's gonna fit your keys, it's gonna fit your lip gloss, it's gonna fit your money, it's gonna fit your readers, it's gonna fit your phone. How great is this? So this is a multi-use, versatile jewelry pouch.
I know how proud you are of this.
I'm so
proud. No, I know you are. And even from the concept drawings that I saw, it came out so beautifully. What you don't really appreciate is when you see it with the naked eye, all this embroidery, spectacular color and detail and intricacy. And everything is on there. Everything Carol is famous for. The hand of God, the evil eye. I mean, everything that means something, the lotus flower. Maybe you travel a lot, maybe you're going on a cruise. How do you transport that jewelry? How do you keep it protected? How do you keep it safe? You'll do it in this, and it feels luxurious. It feels rich. Now, you can choose, obviously, the black. There's that beautiful, gorgeous, look at the color of that, deep, rich red. Or I do love that green.
Oh my God, who wouldn't love the green? It's emerald green. Okay, but you can't really pick a color here, but because they're all so good, so you pick your own favorite. Now look at this. Okay, so I just said I put my readers in mine and I use this as an evening bag when I go out. Okay, how chic am I? Look at this.
Come on.
Look, I have my red reader. I have my red velvet bag when I go out at night. I'm at the table. This is sitting on the table. Then I'm putting my red reader on.
And folks, Catherine, I know we're not allowed to show them again, but can we just give the details one last time on the readers, just for anybody that wants to see the readers? The readers are in red, they're in gold, and they're in green. So definitely call and ask about them. Oh, this! Okay, guys, can we show this live? This is the talisman pouch. Carol, this is the one that you were telling me about.
Okay, look at this. First of all, this is 2 pouches for under $30. They are velvet, and this is really the one that you could break up and give as gifts all year round. You can give either the eyeglass pouch or the jewelry pouch, which is the one on top, and then you can give your jewelry or makeup pouch on the bottom. Look at the colors, okay? So you've got this, oh my God, look at the navy with this big, beautiful eye, all hand embroidered. And then this one says baubles. How cute is treasures. And then with the big Hamsa hand and the larger velvet look at this, the velvet zip case. And how cute is this? This one says baubles. How great. And you can split this up. There's a lot of things I'm like, you can't split up. For under $15 a gift, a teacher gift, a gift to your manicurist, your doorman, whoever it is that you're giving little gifts to, just, you can break this up, throw it in a little tissue paper, keep it for yourself, and travel with all your jewelry together, your makeup, whatever you want.
Stay right there for that one. That's gorgeous. The Tanzanite sold out, but we knew that, Carol.
Yeah.
We knew that would go. If you are buying anything $279 and up tonight, you, of course, can take advantage of 12 months VIP financing. One of those items is actually going to be our next item, I do believe. Our next collection, maybe I should say. We're going to spend a few moments on some of the finest ruby that Carol's ever been able to do in her collection. There are a choice of ring, earrings. They're both, oh, this is free shipping as well. That's fantastic.
How did we get all that free shipping?
I don't know. Carol, it wasn't there before. I'm not kidding. This is great news. So, lowest price ever. The ring is in sizes 5 through 10. And obviously, for any lady, any woman, it would be wonderful to own ruby, beautiful quality ruby. It's one of the big three, one of the kings when it comes to the world of gemstones. The earrings have a gorgeous drop down of about an inch or so. So they're fun, they're flirty, they are highly desirable and truly elegant. The ring, I think if you can swing it, you should do it. It's $199. Just so you know, the earrings are priced at $1,600. We're at $859. The ring appraised at just shy of $500. Carol, yes, ruby, but more so even to the color of ruby. It's that beautiful, passionate red that has always attracted people for thousands of years.
I kind of love it next to Victoria's blouse because you get to see how beautiful that red really is. So this is Mozambique or African Mozambique ruby. It was African rubies, Mozambique rubies have become so incredibly desirable, and that is because of their ruby red. They're rich. You know, we like to say pigeon blood red, but I don't think they're pigeon blood. I think they're apple, like jelly apple red.
Nice.
Don't you?
Nice.
And they've got a glossiness to them. They are equally saturated within all the natural gemstones. So we've hand selected all matching rubies. Now, attention, this is really important. These are not glass-filled.
Say it again, Carol.
These are not glass-filled rubies. These are not the ones that, you know, when you get it home from a jewelry store, and we sell them as well, they're not fracture-filled, they're not glass-filled. This is real natural ruby. So when you talk about an heirloom, the word heirloom means that you're gonna pass it down for generations, and people are gonna talk about my aunt, my mom, my grandma, anybody else who passed down a ring. And to me, when I wear a piece of jewelry from my grandma, from my aunt who are no longer here, or from my mom who, thank God, is here, when I wear a piece of estate jewelry, when I wear real ruby or I have like real emeralds, I say to myself, how special I feel, because most of the time in our generation, we have, you know, they didn't have to buy iPhones and computers and all those electronics back then like we have to buy now. And so there's not that much disposable income left today to be able to buy new heirlooms. Rubies were so coveted. They are known as the king of gems. They are the gem of passion. They are the gem of love. This is a forever heirloom design. It's got an estate and antique look. It's all natural white zircon.
I'm not concerned about the earrings selling out, but that ring is a hit. The ring is a hit at $199. If you do want to do the flex pay just before they're gone, the flex is $49 and change. And you can do a fifth flex if you use the HSN card. The earrings are spectacular, obviously.
Oh my God, they're gorgeous.
But dollar for dollar, the $199 on the ring, I think is very tasty.
You know, that's what you would pay for glass-filled rubies. But these are natural Mozambique ruby. They're completely natural. Now, if you're thinking about, okay, I want to wear that ring all the time because I want it to be my new like engagement ring or my anniversary ring or my signature ring, well, guess what? Ruby registers a 9 on the Mohs scale. So next to a diamond, ruby is the second hardest gemstone. So you really don't have to worry at all about wearing this all the time. Then the platinum wear of this ring. So while it is sterling silver, it's plated in rhodium. Rhodium is how the finest jewelers in the world plate the platinum that they use, again, platinum being one of the most expensive precious metals in the world. They plate platinum with rhodium to keep its luster and to let it wear well. And that's what we've done with the sterling silver on this ring.
I hope you enjoy it, really. See it in the comfort and luxury of your home. The ring, $199 flex pay. The earrings, $859.90. We do have some of the bracelet and the necklace that Victoria's been wearing. Well, the bracelet's $199 as well. That's great.
Oh my God, and that's Burma ruby. Burmese ruby is considered the top quality ruby in the world. We weren't able to export, so we weren't able to import, excuse me, Burma ruby until about 2 years ago. So it's very rare to find a Burmese ruby piece of jewelry.
That's stunning. I mean, even if you look at the necklace was valued at $1,400. So we're at $499, so that's a great deal. I mean, a ruby necklace, Burmese ruby. Well, we're gonna take the theme of earrings. We showed these in the last hour to much fanfare. $59.90 was the lowest price of any item in the show. And Carol, a lot of us have spent some money over the holidays. We don't have a lot of money left. So, you know, to treat ourselves to something would be nice. To buy a rarity for $59.90, that really is a rarity. We only have 213 left, so we'll just spend a moment here and get these sold out. We'll take you through the black onyx, the carnelian, the green chalcedony. When you see up close, there is a labor of love here that is hard to put a price on, let alone $59 and change.
Okay, I'm gonna take you through the facts about these earrings and why you need to press now, buy now. First of all, they are all hand carved with lucky clovers on them. They're all set in a solid gold plate over sterling silver. They're all super lightweight. They have a great wire. Because they're so light, they won't pull down on your piercings. That's how light they are. But now I'm gonna show you why they're so great. Okay, I'm wearing the black ones. So, okay. They have a lacquer shiny finish. So they can go from an organic look to a total dress up look.
Right.
And here's what I mean. So I'm wearing my pyrite with all my charms. This is like organic and cool and funky and boho. I'm also wearing solid golds and diamonds. I'm also wearing a kind of dress up top that I can't pull up really. But anyway, so I want you to take a look at the carved. I am wearing the black onyx, okay? Do you see how this goes from dressy with my dressy top to completely organic looking with all of my crazy beads to totally appropriate with my golden diamonds? Now, do you see how I'm shaking my head? And my earring is just twinkling with me. It's so light. So one of my big things about earrings, and I wear earrings all day long, and I usually wear studs because during the day I'm bouncing around all the time and I can't wear a heavy earring because it pulls my piercings. They're kind of old like I am now. I mean, it's been since I've been 13. But these are so light that I can wear them all day. That's a huge thing. If you think about being able to go from the gym in the morning all throughout your day to cocktails or going home for dinner, going to the supermarket, you want a beautiful earring around your face. But I don't know anybody that can wear a super heavy earring from, you know, 7 a.m. till we start till 7 p.m. until we finish our day. Now you're looking at the red carnelian, which I love on Victoria. I love it with her skin color. And think about it, I love it also on my skin color, to be honest with you, or anything in between. Think about how you put on a red lipstick, that beautiful bricky red, that muted red, and how beautiful. You do that because you want to look more beautiful and more glamorous. And that's what you're doing with the hand-carved carnelian. Think about carnelian. Think about it the same way you'd put on a beautiful red lip gloss or a beautiful red lipstick. Let's go to the emerald green, which neither one of us are wearing, but is, to be honest, you know, it is a little bit of my heartthrob.
And they all have the clover carved in it, right?
Yes, they all have the clover.
You can see it nicely on the green. I like that.
I'm stealing one of the green. Can I tell you how good they look? I am a green girl. I love emeralds. I love Savarite. I love anything green. I mean, I'm obsessed with green. Okay, can I just show you? Do these not look like they stand out and they're verdant and they're...
But hang on, because it's so funny, because from the set to being in your ears, not one person at home ever would attach $59 to those earrings.
Oh my God, no, 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 no. This is like carved emeralds. I have a carved emerald ring with a lotus flower on it that I got from a fancy designer. It was my first piece of jewelry I ever bought. That's what this looks like.
Carol, I have some news.
What do you got?
While you were chatting away about these beautiful earrings, I was talking to our wonderful producer, Catherine, off set for a moment, and I asked her, and she said yes. By the graces of God, she has agreed to do this, and I am so doggone over the moon. This is the flower design ring. We are going to break the rules. We're going to do it. I just want to do it for a couple minutes, please. It's $219.90, and to me, this ring stands head and shoulders above so many pieces for the money. Remember, $219. Let me show you. Originally, I had paired it back to Carol's signature watch in the green, but this ring, for an appraisal of $700, if you can grab it, I swear to God, you will be thrilled. Carol, what am I looking at apart from a mesmerizing combination of gemstones and colors here?
Okay, what you're looking at, this is called the greenery ring. So the center gemstone is just under a 10-carat prehnite. Prehnite is that beautiful, soft apple green. It is translucent, so it literally glows. It's got that same kind of chatoyancy as a moonstone, and that is one big gemstone. Then you're looking at London blue topaz and green chrome diopside. And around, for the perfect contrast that makes that prehnite pop like the moon in a night sky, is black spinel. So first of all, just to tell you a little bit about prehnite. Prehnite is it's actually a rare collector's gemstone, but because we found very recently new deposits in China, it is actually becoming more available. Now, also in China, prehnite is sometimes referred to as grape jade. Jade in China is the most prized, precious gemstone over diamonds, rubies, or sapphires. So they love to call this grape jade because it actually looks like a green grape. Okay, I'm gonna move on to the fact that, first I would just want you to see the undergallery. So this is all gold vermeil. It's all solid gold vermeil.
Left.
It is completely crafted so that it sits beautifully on your hands. Remember, I do big gemstone rings. I rarely do a small ring because I really love the empowerment. I love talking with my hands. So when you have that finished undergallery that's all curved, I can move my hand, I can shake my hand. It's not going anywhere. Do you know what I'm saying? And then you look at the sparkle. Chrome diopside, the green chrome diopside, is truly a rarity. It can only be mined 3 months a year because it's a Siberian gemstone and you can't even get into the ground more than 3 months a year. Right. Okay, so I originally created this ring. It was inspired by an antique or a vintage ring. But let me tell you what happened. This morning, I opened up an email and it was from this website that only sells estate jewelry. And I was like, and it's my favorite because I'm an estate jewelry girl. And then you can go under designer. So I went under Buccellati. It's my favorite designer. Anyway, I'm looking at all they're known for their gold and diamond, they're a Florentine jeweler and their scroll work. And all of a sudden, it looks exactly like this. This pops up. And I went from liking this ring to being obsessed with this ring in a matter of seconds. I couldn't believe that the highest Italian jeweler in the world had an antique and estate ring that looked very similar to this.
Well, both you and Victoria wear it so well. Gorgeous. Thank you for your calls on that ring. Again, ask about Carol's signature watch and the green alligator. It would look spectacular. Carol, we didn't have time today, but this is a holiday price on beautiful white sapphire and labradorite. Give me 20 seconds.
Okay, I'm wearing this if you want to take a look at it. This is sapphire in its natural color state. Natural rough sapphire comes in this beautiful white. It's got such a twinkle and a glow.
It does.
I paired it with the labradorite, so you get the contrast of the dark smoky and that creamy beige. And then we have one big zircon nugget for you that looks like a diamond nugget. This is inspired by a very expensive Indian necklace that I recreated at an affordable price point.
Now, can we go to Central Park?
We can go to Central Park.
I want to show you the Central Park collection. If you never saw it, just a few seconds here. The earrings or the ring. It is like Central Park. Quickly, take me through it.
Oh my gosh, okay. So I have the privilege and the honor to live over Central Park. I look at it every single day. This beautiful steely blue This is blue labradorite, the most expensive of all labradorite. This represents all the buildings that I stare at every single day on Central Park West. The green is the greenery of Central Park. This is a phenomenal collection if you want to have the greatest park in the world on your hand.
Carol, we love you. Thank you.
I love you, Adam Freeman.
I'll
Happy
see you in
holiday.
2018. Merry Christmas, happy holidays.
Oh my God. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. And Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah. Every single thing that you celebrate, God bless you so much.
We're talking of celebrating, even though Carol's going right now, we have one more special to get to. Before we do it though, our today's special, for those that haven't seen Jamie on today with Beauty Bioscience, this is the biggest deal they ever did. It's the Beauty Bioscience R45 system with the serum and the infuser tool. The retail value, $415. Our price is $139.95. These before and afters say more than I ever could. A remarkable breakthrough in skincare technology with results that clearly deliver. If you'd like to order our today's special, it is available right now. On the way next, an instant facelift. What can it be? I'll show you after this.
Join me, Brett Chuckerman, for Connected Life tonight at 7 p.m. 2017 is almost over. Join us as we take a trip down memory lane and celebrate some of the best innovative products of the year tonight at 7.
Better sound. It can push us to feel more, do more, be more. We're Bose. Our passion for getting every detail just right for you is part of everything we do. Bose.
HSN and CrewCon Cruise Outlet are teaming up to find your perfect cruise at a great price. Build your custom cruise experience to fit your personality, style, and budget. Sailing from every major port city in the world on 17 major cruise lines. Offering extra savings and perks like drink packages, prepaid tips, and more. Plus, an exclusive offer for HSN customers. An additional $100 to spend on board your next cruise. Search cruise at hsn.com to get started.
At HSN, we have more gifts than ever before, so it's the perfect time to get your HSN card. Save $20 when you apply and are approved. Plus, get extra flex on all the items you love with VIP financing for those larger purchases. Get an additional $10 off your next purchase when you receive your new card in the mail, all with no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com. More gifts, more brands, more friends, more merry.
On the way next, an item that I helped launch here on HSN. Part of our American Dream series, we're going to make you look younger instantly with La Via's, one of our big American Dream successes.
I grew up always dreaming and wanting to create things.
I see something and I see that we can make it better.
One day, the light bulb just went off. Nobody has this. They're waiting for me to invent it.
Next thing you know, you're on HSN and the whole world's hearing about it.
It just sold out.
Very excited for
Oh my God.
My great pleasure to introduce you to Robin Levinson, the creator, the founder of La Via's, an amazing lady. And just before we get into this, Robin, this is kind of big because Robin's been on for the past 3 or 4 days. This is the final show of the entire year and final chance to get our special price, which is down at $39.90 in 4 flex pay. Robin, for the folks that have never seen La Via's before, what are La Via's?
La Via's is going to give your earring an instant lift, and the best way for you to see it is to demonstrate. So when the camera comes back, I'm going to show you. But La Via's is an earring back that's going to take the place of the back you already have.
Right.
It's one step, very simple. You just take your earring back off and use this one. Actually, you won't want your old earring backs anymore.
And it works so easily and simply. A lot of folks have been looking for a solution for a long time. So, Robin, you're going to do the live demonstration.
Yes, this is a solution to that problem. So, if you see this earring, it's standing up nice and straight. This is with La Via's. This one is very, very sad.
You can see
it's
the
hanging
difference.
down. It's horrible. So I'm going to show you the normal little back that you would normally have, and then a lavire with a patented curl on top. When you put it on, it just makes the earring go straight up instantly. Is that crazy? It's pretty amazing.
From the day that Robin launched these on HSN on the Monday night show, they sold instantaneously because there's so many ladies out there that have such wonderful earring collections and they don't wear their earrings anymore. I want to quickly show you what you get because there's always confusion about this. We are not sending you one pair of regular lavires. You actually get one pair of the sterling silver. You get two pairs of your stainless steel. You get all of it together for $39.90. So you're actually getting a lot of extra for the lowest price you've ever been able to do. Robin, you launched it. What was the reaction like? Because you had some beautiful jewelry stores across America.
Thank you. I put it on ladies' earrings and they just don't take them off. They just will not take them off. They say to me, where do I get it? Look at the difference. It's pretty amazing. So you could wear these though with all your post earrings, long or short, heavy or light, real or fake, it really doesn't matter. And when you go into your jewelry box, which so many people tell me they have earrings that they haven't worn in a long time, you're gonna have a whole new earring wardrobe.
I'm just trying to establish, I'm not good at math, as you know, Robin, but with everybody on the phone line, I think there's about 700 left. Last chance of 2017 to be able to get them. When Robin launched them about, was it a year and a half ago?
About that, yes.
Robin, you know, a busy lady, she could only come in a few times. That's why it's not always on TV. They are beloved. My mom has them, my wife has them, virtually every host here at HSN uses them because the difference is real and apparent. And the biggest thing that I hear, Robin, is that folks have tried to create a fix for this problem in the past, but they hurt or they're uncomfortable. You've cracked the code.
Right, thank you. And the trick is that it's one full piece and it's precious metal, which is really nice. A lot of the other products out there are either plastic or they're round discs or they're foam. And by the time you're done with it, they're on the floor. But I want to show you again. So this is with lavires, two beautiful earrings looking straight forward, and then I'm going to show you without the lavires. It's pretty sad. It's like this.
It's droopy.
It's really bad. But even if your earring isn't as droopy as this, it feels much more secure and it's gonna hold your earring up because a normal earring comes with this little back here. Now, lavires is a patented earring back that has a curl on it, so it gives leverage in the back of the ear, and it makes it stand up straight.
450 now left, and
fantastic.
I have a lot of people ordering. You have to try them yourself for you to know, but it is a patented curl. The way it's designed at the back. So you got to imagine, out of our American dreams, the reason why we're so proud to have Robin is not only is it a favored customer pick, not only does it do exactly what it says, but it really solves a problem. And we've had, when I've been on with Robin, heartbreaking testimonials from ladies that say, I got these earrings from my husband, I never wear them, I don't like them, I can't wear them. Forgive us, I know we're talking fast, but we've had to take a 12-minute presentation and cram it into 5 minutes because there's just not enough now left to support a full airing. For the money, you get 3 pairs of them. And obviously, I mean, I know when you were about, you gave me the story on the airplane where the lady was trying to buy them off you.
I met a lady and her earrings were drooping, and I carry them around with me because I want to share them with people when I see them. And I asked her to put them on, and she said, you know, I saw those actually on HSN, but I just wasn't ready. I put them on her. She did not have a mirror. She took the money out of her pocketbook and took them. I had another lady come into our store, and when we had our store, and she called her husband. She said, hon, I'm canceling the surgery. And she just put them on. But it's a left and right, and it comes with this instruction card. And the thing is, you know, nobody's ears are ever pierced the same. So being that it has the left and right curl on top, you're able to adjust it to move a little bit in and a little out. Then when you look in the mirror, both earrings are going to be sitting straight forward. you'll feel like you got all new earrings on all earrings.
It's remarkable how something so simple and so inexpensive brings a whole new life to your jewelry collection, and it makes you feel younger. And that's not me saying it, that's Robin and all the fans of La Via's saying it. When your earrings sit the way they should sit, it does give you that zest for life again. It's like, okay, yeah, I feel better because, as we said right at the beginning, when I launched it with you a year and a half ago, it's almost like an instant facelift.
It is. I've even seen women's ears lift up a little bit. It's pretty miraculous. I couldn't believe it. Also, these are fantastic stocking stuffers. It's the holiday. I've been told that you can have them by Christmas, and it's only exclusively here that you can get the steel right now. They're not being sold anywhere.
We're getting questions about Christmas delivery for stocking stuffer. Yes, 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 we can make it happen. Ask our representatives about Super Express delivery. If you're not bothered about when it arrives, grab it while you can. In 30 seconds, Robin's going to be leaving to get back on an aeroplane to go back home, but it's always a thrill to be with you.
Thank you.
Are a
Same
superstar.
here. Thank you. Thank
Merry
you
Christmas.
so much.
Happy
Thank you.
holidays.
Happy holiday, everybody.
Thank you, Robin.
Thanks.
Oh my
great.
gosh, I'm thrilled to see the success of this product because it does exactly what it says it's going to do. Again, leave a review when you get this home. You will love La Via's. Remember, you're not getting one, you get 3 pairs of La Via's tonight at the lowest price they have ever been. So we're coming to a close for this show. Thank you for watching. It must be, what, Wednesday night? That means it's Connected Live with our good friend Brett Chuckerman. I'll see you tomorrow night. Have a great rest of your night here on HSN.